Welcome back to the Breaktime University podcast. This is Patrick McMullen and it's episode 79, Accelerating Your Success with New York Times best-selling author, Brian Moran. Brian's the author of the 12-week year, a system I've been using for over a decade. He's a mentor, he's a friend, and he's brought to you today by Odyssey Functional Energy, available in markets everywhere. So listen in and enjoy.
Hi, I'm Brian Moran, New York Times best-selling author and part of the faculty here at Breaktime University. Welcome to the 12-week year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you in this series, this session, some insights, some process, some tools that can really help you get more of what you want faster. We're going to show you how to accelerate your success. And in fact, I'm going to show you a way that for some of you, you're going to be able to accomplish more in 12 weeks than most do in 12 months. Now, I know that's a pretty outlandish claim, but the fact of the matter is we've got tens of thousands of people just like you doing that very thing. As we get started, I want you to think about what you're truly capable of. I want you to connect with that. I know you're successful. That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking what you're capable of. Thomas Edison said if we did the things we're capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. When was the last time you astounded yourself? In a good way, right? The thing you did that almost went viral on TikTok or whatever, that's not what I'm talking about. In a good way. But think about what you're capable of, in your current role with your organization. How about your ability to advance? What about your impact with your coworkers, your customers? How about personal, with your health, your family, ultimately your legacy? And I think as you think about that, you're going to come to the realization that you're capable of so much more. And then the next question becomes, okay, what does it take to really tap into that? And it's interesting because I've had the great fortune to travel in the world, and I ask people that question, what do you think it takes for you to be great in the areas that matter to you? And I get different answers. Some people say, Brian, it's knowledge, it's intellect. And I think as important as that is, that's not the difference maker. Because let's be honest, we all know people that are really, really smart that aren't great. Then others will say, then it's strategies and ideas. There again, strategies and ideas matter, but they're not the difference maker. Because if they were, we could share a great idea with a room full of people. Everyone would leave there and become great. Now, when was the last time that happened? Can you say never? It doesn't work that way, does it? It doesn't guarantee anything. And it's still others who say, okay, then it's who you know, it's your network or it's the resources. Come on, the people that are well connected, have all kinds of access to resources that aren't great. So if it's not knowledge and intellect, if it's not strategies, ideas, it's not who you know, really what separates the best from the rest? Well, here's the good news. Same today as it's always been. It'll be the same in the future. It'll be the same for the rest of our lifetimes. It's the same in a global economy as a local economy, same in thriving markets or struggling markets. The other good news, it's simple. If you're taking notes, you're going to want to write this down. What it takes to be great? Steroids. Just a little cream on your arm, shot in your booty, away you go. All kidding aside, non-chemically induced greatness, execution. Execution. Think about that. People say knowledge is power. Disagree. It's only powerful if what? If you act on it. If you use it. Great ideas are worthless unless they're implemented. The marketplace only rewards those ideas that get implemented. It's the same in your personal life as it is your career, your business. Right? So what we're going to talk about in this series is how you can drive higher performance through more effective execution. In fact, we're going to show you an execution system. Because without a system, what happens is you just got to grind it out. That's no fun, and it doesn't work. You end up very inconsistent. So as part of these sprints, we're going to go through an entire system that's going to help you execute more effectively and accomplish more in 12 weeks than most do in 12 months. Again, I'm Brian Moran. I'll see you in the next sprint.